Hi everyone, I just thought I'd share with you the latest incarnation of my drums that I'm very happy with now. This has been something that's kind of come together over a few years. So I got 3 snare stands, so each of these drums is on a snare stand. They're from 3 different makes. And then I got the shells second hand on eBay. I got I think it's a 10-inch rack tom and 14-inch snare and another 14-inch snare. And then to trigger them, I'm using Roland RT30. This is the dual head for the rim and the head. I don't think it's working properly. I'm only getting the head, but that's all right for now. And these are just single triggers, just for the head on the tom, and this is the floor tom. So it's the same size as a floor tom, but it's not as deep. But that doesn't matter because it's electronic. And then I've got a 13-inch crash, a Yamaha PCY or 133 or something like that, and a 15-inch ride, PCY 155 or something like that. And then I've got the old CY8 Roland cymbal, which has been repaired. I bought that second hand. I bought a second-hand TD6 a few years ago, and it was worn out and the cymbals broke, but I replaced the sensor for a couple of euros. So I've got that still running here. And then the hi-hat controller is one of these 50 euros on eBay, go-edrum hi-hat controller. Still working, cheap, but still working. Let's just get this back on here. Okay, so that's okay. With a Tama hi-hat stand. Cymbal stands, I'm using something from Gear for Music, which is a great cymbal stand for just 35 euros. It works as a normal cymbal stand, or you can use it as a boom. These are both the same cymbal stands, these ones. I was just going for simplicity. I wanted something I could set up fast and take down fast, and which would look and feel, would be the same size and feel like an acoustic drum and have everything in the same place. So I'm happy that I've achieved that. Now those drums are in exactly the same places as they are when I play my acoustic set in the studio. They're the same sizes and they're in the same places. So the ride cymbal's a bit smaller, but apart from that, it's actually pretty much the same. And I've tuned the head on the floor tom. I've tuned it loose as I can without causing triggering problems, so that it feels like a real floor tom. It's not exactly the same, but it's close. And the Drum Tech Real Feel mesh head does feel very much the same as the snare I use in the studio now. And I'm using Roland power plies for the other. These are 2-ply mesh heads for the toms, just because they're a bit cheaper than the Drum Tech Real Feel, but they feel fine. And then for the kick drum, I've got the Yamaha KP100, which is great. It feels very much like a real kick drum. And the problems I was having with the cheaper ones was they were slipping away under my feet, whereas this one's a nice solid unit. It stays put. And that's it. At the moment, I'm using my my TD6 module, which it sounds all right, but it's just I've also got a mega drum, which is it's having problems at the moment. I'm often having problems calibrating it, but when it's calibrated, the dynamics are much better than the TD6. The dynamics feel much more like an acoustic drum. And when I come back to the TD6, it's like the difference between the hard strokes and the soft strokes is nothing like as wide as the mega drum, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm using it for practicing. I even used it for a little gig a while ago. It's fine.